Hey everyone, welcome to Free Yoga Friday. Today's class is a warrior sequence. So I'm going to take you through the three fundamental warrior poses for your Vajrasana sequence. And then we're going to do a short flow afterwards. Let's get started. Come to your mat. We're going to start in a standing position. Root in through your feet, really pressing into 4 points. Your big toe, pinky toe, 2 points in the heel. Lower, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale. And just ground in for a moment. Noticing how you're showing up today and letting anything that you brought with you fall away. On your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands all the way forward. And come into downward facing dog. Pressing into our heels, making a nice straight line between our wrists and our hips. Turn your shoulders out, spread your fingertips wide, and just pedal out your feet here for a moment. Noticing any tightness. And then come to pause. Let's hold this pose for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Now walk your feet to your hands. Release your arms, grab for opposite elbows, and just come into ragdoll here. Now have a slight bend in your knees so you're not locking out your legs. And you can rock side to side. Just really feeling this beautiful Uttanasana forward fold. A beautiful way to warm up. And then release, come to pause, and roll all the way up to standing. Root in through your right foot. Press into your big toe, pinky toe, 2 points in the heel, and then step your left leg back. We're coming into Warrior One, our first variation. Your back foot should be at a 45-degree angle. You can always lift your back heel if you feel any tightness in the knee. You're lunging into the right leg and your hips are in line, so you can give yourself a little bit of distance in your gait here. Reach your arms up to the sky, pinkies turned in. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let's hold it here in Warrior One. Take slow and steady breaths. Beautiful. And release. Step your left foot forward. Root in through your left foot this time. And step your right foot back. Warrior One on the opposite side. The side may feel different, so take a moment to figure out what works for you today. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Hold it here. Really squeeze that back leg. Beautiful. Release. Step forward. And arms to your side. Moving into Warrior Two now. Same thing. We're going to root in through our right foot. And then we're going to step our left foot back. However, this time, we're going to open the back foot so that our back foot is parallel to the back of the mat and our heels are in line. And we're going to lunge into that front leg. Squeeze the back leg. and open the arms up so that our fingertips are reaching in opposite directions. Really squeeze the back glute, lunge into that front leg, feel it in the quad, and then lock your gaze just beyond your front fingertips. Hold it here. Engage the core, engage the pelvic floor. Breathe. Squeeze in on your inner thighs to really feel stability here. Beautiful. And release. Step your left foot forward. Come to mountain pose. I'm going to introduce Warrior 3. It's a balancing pose, and it's a really challenging one. However, you can do it. Root in through our right foot. Bring our hands to prayer and heart center, and then lift your left knee up. And we're just going to tilt forward, leading with the chest. So nice straight back, beautiful. And extend the left leg back. Now, you can stay right here or even here and work on balance. But eventually, maybe one day, you're working to make this nice T shape. Hips are in line, back is nice and straight, chest is forward, rooting in through that grounded foot, and release. Let's move to the other side just to even things out. Step your right foot back, open your arms up first for Warrior 2. Remember, heels are in line, our back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. We're lunging into that front leg, arms are in opposite direction. Gaze over your fingertips, hold here. Engage the core, lift up on the pelvic floor, squeeze the glute, lunge a little deeper. Take a breath and release. Continuing that engagement on the left foot. Bring your hands to prayer, moving into Warrior 3. Step your right foot back. Move forward with your chest. Keep your hips in line. Finding Warrior 3. Hold it here for a moment. Balance and breathe. And then release. Beautiful. So these are the 3 warrior poses. We're going to put everything together into a little sequence now. And if you're really going to see the power and the inner strength that comes from practicing these poses. We're going to start in mountain pose at the top of our mat. Root in through our feet. Nice straight spine. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky for a sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to your shins. A little bend in the knees. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, high plank position. Hold here for a moment for a challenge. And then drop your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck the toes, and rise up for baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And on your next inhale, look to your hands, step both feet forward. Root down, rise up, reach up to the sky. And exhale, hands to prayer and heart center. Root in through your right foot, step your left foot back, coming into that Warrior 1 pose. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Hold here. And while we're hanging out, just bend your right elbow. Use your left hand to open that up a little bit for this beautiful stretch. Maybe you can take a bind behind you. Hold here for a moment. Keep your core and pelvic floor engaged. And then release. We're going to bring our hands behind us, interlace all 10 fingers, roll the shoulders out, and move into our first variation. So we're in Warrior 1, and we're going to come into Humble Warrior by folding forward. Hold here for 3 strong breaths. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Rise up. Release the bind. Open the arms. Warrior 2. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Heels are in line now, and you're lunging into that right leg. Imagining that you're balancing an apple on that front leg. Squeeze the back leg from your toes all the way to your glutes. Your gaze is laser focused beyond your front fingertips. Our second variation, flip the right palm, reverse warrior. Keep the legs just as they are. You're just including a beautiful stretch of the side body. And then bring it back, warrior two. Take 3 strong breaths here. I know your leg's burning, you can do it. One more. Beautiful, release. Bring your hands to your hips. Heel toe your foot forward. We're moving right into that warrior three. So continue to root in through the right foot. You can keep your hands at your hips or at prayer center. Prayer center is a beautiful place to begin to work on this. Now, if you've been practicing for a while, you can reach your arms out in front of you as you come down to that T shape. However, it's a lot on the lower back, so do what works for your body. Release. Mountain pose. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let's do a sun salutation. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Oh, you can feel the difference in those legs. Exhale, release. Step back. High plank position. Hold here for a breath. Drop the knees, lower chest and chin. Rise up, baby cobra. And then tuck the toes and come back, downward facing dog. What a difference just a few minutes of practice makes. On your next inhale, step both feet forward. Root down, rise up, reach up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer and heart center. Other side. Root in through the left foot, step the right foot back. Coming into warrior one on the other side. Find your gait, find your balance. You need to lift that back heel up a little bit, you can do that. And then bend your left elbow and just take a little shoulder stretch here. Maybe if it's in your practice, you can reach your right arm around and go for a bind, but it's not necessary. Wherever you are, release. Bring your hands to prayer and then reach them behind you, interlacing all 10 fingers. You can also use a strap here. Roll the shoulders back and fold forward, coming into humble warrior. Engage the core, engage the pelvic floor here. Three breaths and you're already halfway there. Rise up, release the bind, unravel, open up, warrior two. This time our heels are in line. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. We're lunging into that front leg. Gaze is over our left fingertips. Flip that front palm, reverse your warrior. Bring it back, warrior two. Let's take 3 strong breaths. Lunge a little deeper. You got this. Super strong. The warrior poses in yoga show us that the inner strength is sometimes just as important, if not more important, than outer strength. One last breath. Beautiful. Release. Coming right into warrior three, hands can be at your hips, at prayer center, or extended out. Hold it here, pressing into that rounded big toe. Breathe. and release. Beautiful. Release your arms at your side. Take a deep breath in. Feel the heat and energy in your body. Feel all those amazing things that you just did for yourself. 15 minutes of practice, that's all it was. You're stronger, you feel better, have a better mindset. So take a moment here. Find gratitude for yourself for doing something good for your body and your mind. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope to see you next time. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. I come on here every Friday for short sequences and yoga tutorials. I hope to see you next week.